In this lesson, Levi is going to assist me in demonstrating how you can set up a touch to the hand by using a feint. Now in this specific lesson, the feint is going to be to the foot so that we can elicit a response from our opponent, and that allows us to execute against the hand. And that's the action that we're going to be looking at for the most part in this. First thing we're going to look at is the setup for the feint, and this is really the foundation of the action. You have to elicit the response you need to open up the target. So we're going to stand in the on-guard position here. I'm going to demonstrate how we set up the feint. So, nice separation. It's usually important because you need a little bit of space, a little bit of time. So from here, I want to make Levi feel he is in danger. He's going to have to actively defend his foot. He's going to try and hit me in the high line. Because when we attack the toe, just as a demonstration, I make a big lunge at his toe. All he has to do is hit me in the shoulder or the chest. He can even catch me in the hand. And you'll get the point. So this is where the feint is coming in. Now, the response I want from Levi is that maybe he's going to pull his foot a little bit. He's going to try and focus on the high line. That's opening up the hand for me from below. So I start the feint, and there is the opening. You can see his foot's too far away, so it's nice and safe, but this is nice and open. So that's the target that we want to hit. He, on the other hand, is not closing the distance because he thinks I'm continuing forward. I'm really wanting that foot. So all he has to do is the extension. He stays there, and I'll fly onto the point. However, it is a trap. So when he does his extension, he's stopped. That's as far as he's going, but it's at the perfect distance for me to hit the hand. And that's the idea. Now we're going to look at the execution of the touch to the hand. Now that we understand how the feint is functioning, we're going to work on landing that touch. So Levi is going to place the touch on my hand. In this demonstration, let's assume I've already taken the bait. I'm defending myself against his feint. So he's done his extension. I'm pulling. I've started my own extension, and there's the hit to my hand. Now what you're noticing is he's not lifting his arm to hit me. That's no good. That's just going to be flat against the blade. Instead, what he is doing is he's pulling from his finger. This is kind of like a trigger, your index finger. So if you're down here, you pull your finger, it's going to raise that point up. So as the person is extending in that high line, you're under, you pull, and you make that touch against their hand. So we're going to do that in one full set now. Levi is going to set the foundation for the action with the feint. I'm going to fall for it, and then he does the extension for my hand. So we're going to be in the on-guard position. And again, please note, this isn't in real time, this is just a demonstration, so it's going to be nice and slow so we can see it. We're on guard, he does his feint, I pull, and there's the touch right there. And as we noted with the feint, I'm not going to commit moving forward because I feel that he's genuinely attacking my foot. So he's going to continue forward, and I can hit him as he can, reverse direction. So again, very important what we're looking at. Selling the attack to the foot, and when we get the reaction we want, the extension of the hand, foot being pulled, we pull the finger and we make that touch against the hand. So, very important, sell the initial fake attack, this opens up the target, and boom, we make the hit. Now if your opponent doesn't take the bait, and instead they do step away, this isn't an issue. Just pretend it was a legitimate attack and recover. Don't blow your cover. If you attack, they step away, don't try to make that touch to the hand, it's not there anymore. So if they step away, boom, recover. Okay, I missed the target. Try it again, because they still think you're genuinely trying to attack the foot. If, however, you do this action and they just hit you, you have to look at your distance. If you are too close, that'll be a big problem. So again, if we're both on guard, this is a pretty safe position to start from. If you're here, you're in danger. You start here, you're just getting hit on that invitation. So make sure you have that separation and you have your plan